Hello again, everybody. This is MrNoobTubeGamer, and I am here for a Call of Duty Ghosts commentary. I'm sure a lot of people aren't happy that I'm playing Call of Duty Ghosts, but the title of the video obviously makes sense. I'm not going to post a Black Ops 3 gameplay of a Ghost video, because I know I made videos about Ghosts in the past, while not even playing Call of Duty Ghosts, because I guess they hate the game that much. That's just not me. I love Call of Duty Ghosts. It's a freaking amazing game. If I could pick, like, in my top 10 list of Call of Duty games, Call of Duty Ghosts would be at, like, number 4. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know, people, most people would disagree with me on that. But, yeah. Because people say Call of Duty Ghosts is the worst Call of Duty game ever released. That's just not the case. These are coming from scrubs who are noobs when it comes to the Call of Duty series. They don't really know anything about Call of Duty. But basically, you think Ghost is a bad game, that's your personal opinion. But to say that Ghost is the worst proves that you probably have never played Duty 3, which was the first game made it. That game was not that great. And you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, because Modern Warfare 3 is, like, I'd say about half as good as Ghosts, personal opinion. But Modern Warfare 3 wasn't that good. It was a horrible way to end the Modern Warfare series. Such an iconic series to just with garbage, because it was a shitty game. It really was. It was a freaking horrible game. I pre-ordered, like, Modern Warfare 3. I played it, and I don't even think, like, every day I just went back to Black Ops. Because, I don't know, I just didn't like it. It just didn't appeal to me. Like, people say that, oh, Modern Warfare 3 is Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, that's such an insult to Modern Warfare 2, because 2 was a great game, and Modern Warfare 3 was just, But, regardless, I'm sure people have noticed in this commentary that I have the Snoop Dogg voiceover thing, and I also have the Ghost, skin pack. I'm a pretty big Ghost player, and I'm sure Ghost 2 is going to be the greatest game to date. Sure, if I could bet money on that, I would. Like, if one of my friends came up to me and is like, you know, I'll bet you $1 or whatever that Call of Duty Ghost 2 is going to suck, and I'll be like, okay, you're gonna lose that bet, because Call of Duty Ghost 2 will in fact be the greatest Call of Duty game to date. And sure, that might be a little of a presumption, because Call of Duty Ghost 2 gameplay or even screenshots yet. First of all, Ghost 2 wasn't even confirmed yet, but an officially confirmed. It's basically confirmed if you play the single player that they basically set it up for a sequel. Ghost 2 is that's not at hand. For me at least. Some people are being like, oh, it's going to be Modern Warfare 4. No, they're not going to do that. If they were going to make a Modern Warfare 4, they would have called Ghost Modern Warfare 4. They wouldn't have made a, what's it called? They wouldn't have made a new series. You know why they haven't made Modern Warfare 4? Because people have been saying that Call of Duty is the same game every year. So if they kept making Warfare games, they felt like, well, they would have contributed to that stereotype. You know? So, yeah, it's pretty much that. So, then why do I think Ghost 2 is going to be the greatest Call of Duty game? Well, here's a few reasons. Obviously, I don't necessarily agree with the assumption, with the statement that Call of Duty Ghost is the worst game, or not even that it's a bad game, because I think Ghost is a pretty damn game. My view. But a lot of people didn't like it, right? It got a lot of pretty bad reviews, not from critics, but, you know, a lot of users absolutely hate the game, right? So, they're gonna step their game up, right? To make sure that Ghost 2 is a better game than Ghost. They're going to make no way going to you know, have the game gimped. They're gonna go all out in this. Especially considering the fact that one of the main guys in Infinity lost his job after Ghosts, the whole thing with Ghosts happened, you know, with low player counts, people just going back to Black Ops 2. I'm sure it was really good business for Treyarch. That's why they released new camos, like last year. And that's unheard of for new DLC to be released 2 years after a Call of Duty game has been released. That just doesn't happen. So, obviously, whether or not the 3-year development cycle has benefited Treyarch is up for debate. Because, honestly, I think that Black Ops 2 is a better game than Black Ops 3. That's just my initial impression. I've actually grown to like the game over the past few days, so my view on the game might slightly change a little bit. But basically, I think it's safe to say that Ghost 2 will be a lot better. The 3-year cycle will definitely help Ghost 2, because you know, they'll have more time to get everything together. It's not like an Assassin's Creed or a Call of Duty where they kind of have to rush it a little bit more, and there's a set period, like you know, it's always no of whatever year that a Call of Duty game is being released. You know what I mean? So Ghost 2 is definitely going to be definitely one of the greatest games. Because, like I said, they need to step their game up. A lot of people are disappointed about Call of Duty recently. Ever since Ghost, I'd say people have been disappointed about Call of Duty. Even though, let's face it, people have complained about Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, or, I don't know, maybe even before then with World at War. Every year, they're complaining about Call of Duty. You know, maybe people complain about World at War because it's like, no, you know, why are they still making World War II games? You know, because they went to Modern Warfare and now they're going back to World War II? No, that's so stupid. That's what people said about World at War. First of all, I think it's safe to say that World at War is the greatest, it's the best World War II Call of Duty game, because Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, don't get me wrong, they were good, but they're more towards the bottom of the list. I've actually, unlike most people Call of Duty videos, I've actually played Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3. I played every single Call of Duty there is, except for obviously the Nintendo DS, or whatever the hell, you know, those kind of games. But those don't really count in my... So, yeah. But, basically, I have played every single Call of Duty game, and World at War was a pretty damn good one. You know, in terms of World War II. And then people complain about Modern Warfare 2 because, you know, it's overpowered, you know, and legitimate claims to that. You know, that was a very legitimate complaints against Modern Warfare 2. The freaking AC-130 was nuts. I think that was the one I hated the most, the kill streak that people used against me. But I don't know. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is heralded as Call of Duty game, so in terms of like criticism, it didn't really suffer that much. And I love the Ghost, the knife animation in Ghost is the greatest one in all of Call of Duty games. But but basically, yeah. So people complained about that with Modern Warfare 2. Then people complained about Black Ops, Quick Scope. I just thought that was ridiculous. Black Ops is the greatest Call of Duty game ever. But yeah, they complained about Black Ops. Then they complained about Modern Warfare 3 because it's the same as Modern Warfare 2, which I completely disagree with. Because Modern Warfare 2 was pretty damn good, and Modern Warfare 3 was absolute garbage. And what else? They complained about Black Ops 2. I don't even remember why they complained about Black Ops 2, to be honest. And then they complained about Ghost, because, making fun of Ghost is the best. You know, people... It's just, if you don't hate Ghost, then you're not a real Call of Duty fan. I guess that's what people think. But... no, I just think Ghost was a really, really, really well-made game. But people hated on it, you know, because it was different. It's funny, people bitch about Call of Duty's the same game every year, blah, 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 blah. When they actually make something different, people bitch and complain. I just think that's funny. Anyway, and then there's that, and then obviously people complain about Advanced Warfare because it's futuristic, and people complain about Black Ops 3 because they say it was similar to Advanced Warfare. So it's a non-ending cycle of complaining and complaining and bitching and moaning about Call of Duty games, right? So, I don't know, it's just stupid. People just always have some reason to complain about games. But in terms of graphics, I think, no doubt in my mind, Ghost is the best graphics out of all Call of Duty games. That's just how I feel. Ghost definitely has the greatest graphics. It just looks like when I played it for the first time, I was absolutely stunned. It was absolutely breathtaking. It was freaking awesome. Alright, nobody can deny that. But, like I said, Ghost 2 is going to be the greatest Call of Duty game. It is. It just absolutely will be, because they are going to step their game up. They're going to put so much effort, the most effort they've ever put in. You think they put in a lot of work into, you know, Call of Duty 4? They're going to put a lot into Ghost 2, because there's so much at stake for Infinity Ward, and there's no that they're going to underdeliver. No way. Absolutely not. They're not going to underdeliver. So, I want to know what you guys think about Ghost 2. If you think that Ghost 2 is going to be if you think Ghost 2 is good, or you think it's going to be garbage. I know people are going to hate on me for saying that game, and just make with Call of Duty Ghost gameplay just gets, you know, makes me get hate. But I don't really care. I keep it real with you guys, right? But anyway, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys